The state of Nebraska offers many works from many different talented musicians from across the state. However, many of these don't often get the recognition they deserve. However, some are very well loved from around the state. Today, I would like to honor the works and the accomplishments of Daniel Christian, a musician from eastern Nebraska. First, we will talk about his early life and beginnings of his career. Then we will talk about the works he has done. And finally, we will talk about some of the awards he has been given. Daniel Christian was born on February 20th, 1979 in Tecumseh, Nebraska. It seems, according to his biography on his website, danielchristian.com, that he was immediately born into music. His father played in several bands in the area, including Mulberry Express, which was a fairly popular band back in the 70s, and taught his son Daniel to play the drums fairly early on. Christian continued his love of music into college, being in multiple high school bands and in college band, but he did end up going to school to be an English teacher at Northwest Missouri State. In 2003, he took a job as a high school English teacher in Pawnee City, Nebraska. That didn't stop him to getting up to musical endeavors. During this time, he would begin his professional music career. But in 2008, after juggling these two careers at the same time for multiple years, he left teaching in order to pursue his music career full-time. Daniel, over the last 16 years, has released multiple albums. In 2007, he released his debut album, I Am Merely Sand, setting up many stylistic threads that he still uses to this day, including a heavy emphasis on Beatles-esque rhythms and hooks. In 2010, he released his sophomore effort, Hold Your Breath, recorded with the help of multiple guest musicians from across the state of Nebraska. It was a more rootsier effort than his previous album. In 2013, he released Speak, which was produced by well-known producer and guitarist Andrew Osenga, formerly of the bands The Normals and Caedmon's Call. In 2017, he signed a deal with Tremulant Records, a record company based in South Carolina, and released two large EPs with them, named Coffee and Toast, which were recorded simultaneously. Over the many years, Daniel has won many awards for his music. According to the Daily Nebraskan, he has won 2 National Country Music Festival Awards and has been nominated for 9 Omaha Entertainment Awards, including Album of the Year and Artist of the Year. His second album, Hold Your Breath, was featured on Mike Flynn's The Folk Sampler program on National Public Radio. But maybe his most lasting impact, however, came when he was asked in 2007 to compose the school song for the newly consolidated Johnson County Central High School in his hometown of Tecumseh, Nebraska. Daniel Christian has been a musician on the scene for more than 16 years, and while he's not the most popular apple in the basket, he is quite a good apple. He has released many albums and is quite beloved around the state of Nebraska. Today we talked about his early life and early career, then we talked about the albums he has released, and finally we talked about some of the awards he has gained. Overall, I hope that you will help me congratulate Daniel Christian on 16 years of excellence in the music industry.